In this episode of Safe Money Retirement Radio, we'll explore how a certified financial fiduciary works for you, the client, not some big company. Discuss your rights when it comes to debt collectors, and look inside a case file where a couple in their mid-60s wanted to remove the risk from their retirement accounts. Let's get started.
Is your retirement money safe? Really safe? Find out today on Safe Money Retirement Radio with your host, Tim Wood.
Hello, and welcome to another episode of Safe Money Retirement Radio. I'm your host, Tim Wood. This podcast and on-air show is dedicated to those of you who struggle with the fear of losing your retirement savings because of forces outside your control. Many retirees, or soon-to-be retirees, are losing sleep at night worrying about whether they will be able to survive and even thrive in retirement. And it just doesn't have to be that way. You've heard me say before, a safe money retirement plan has three parts: Medicare, life insurance, and a lifetime income plan. Once all three are in place, the stress levels can disappear because you can know for sure that your retirement funds are safe, you have the health coverage you need, and your family will be taken care of if and when life events happen. Give me a call at 855-PLAN-ADVISE or visit safemoneyretirementradio.com now for more details. Now let's take a look at how a certified financial fiduciary works solely in your best interest and not in the best interest of any company. A fully independent, certified financial fiduciary is able to quite literally shop every single option you have available in your state and that you qualify for, and is obligated to do so in your best interest, showing you a comparison of the top products available and providing guidance to which company and product is the best fit for you specifically. This absolutely ensures that you are getting in the best possible plan for your individual situation and that you're not being steered towards a certain company's products because that's all the agent has available or because it's better for the agent. My company, the Plan Advisor, is completely independent, licensed, insured, and I am a certified financial fiduciary, which allows us to work with our clients to find the absolute best option for them, whether that includes a guaranteed lifetime income stream, long-term care benefits, or guaranteed growth with no chances for losses. Why should this matter to you, a retiree or soon-to-be retiree? It actually matters a lot. How would you know you're getting in the absolute best product for your specific situation if you don't see all of your options and know your advisor is working solely for you and in your best interests? Well, you don't. And retirees make this mistake every day, trusting an agent that only represents one or a small handful of companies with their life savings. Now, if that company happens to have the best product, then so be it. But how do you know without seeing all of your options? So my suggestion is always work with an independent, licensed, and insured certified financial fiduciary that can be in your corner and look out for your best interests 100% of the time. That way you will know for sure that you are in the best product with the best company available to meet your retirement needs. For more details about how working with an independent certified financial fiduciary works, or to see my listing in the directory, feel free to check out nationalcffassociation.org right now, or call me at 855-PLAN-ADVISE, and I will be happy to get all your questions answered. And don't forget to register for your free copy of the Safe Money book and retirement kit. In this week's noteworthy retirement news, we'll discuss some of your rights when it comes to dealing with debt collectors. Unfortunately, a wave of post-pandemic debt collection is coming for many retirees. In the aftermath of the pandemic, a wave of bad debts and associated illegal collection practices are building. Jared Dean Johnson, founder of Sue the Collector based in Franklin, Tennessee, says, debt collection lawsuits are exploding right now. In the next 2 years, we're going to be swamped. And Mark Dan, a Cleveland-based consumer attorney and former Ohio Attorney General, is preparing for the onslaught by training consumer lawyers all over the country. He said the chaos that's going to follow the COVID experience is going to require an army of consumer protection lawyers. So here's your first tip to stay ahead of this. If you don't recognize the debt or believe the amount is wrong, you have 30 days to dispute any claim after a collection agency notifies you. And April Kuhnhoff, a staff attorney at the National Consumer Law Center, says to always do this in writing by certified mail. The Consumer Financial Protection Bureau online lists sample letters to debt collectors that you can use. She also said, the worst practices we hear about are people collecting what we call phantom debts, accounts that don't really exist. They say, if you don't pay me, then the police will show up at your door, or immigration will show up at your door, or whatever. Any of that stuff is a real red flag that you may be dealing with someone who is a fraudulent actor and perhaps not even a real account. Here are some more tips. Collectors can't call before 8 a.m. or after 9 p.m., misrepresent themselves, or use abusive language. They also can't send a recorded message to your cell phone without your permission or auto-dial your landline if you're on the do not call list. And if you ask them in writing to stop contacting you about a debt, they must comply. Unless debt collectors don't know how to reach you, they can't contact a third party, such as an employer or family member. Collection agencies also can't tell a third party that you owe a debt, or send you a postcard or mail letters in an envelope marked to indicate debt collection. Another tip is for heirs and executors to be wary of anyone seeking to recover losses from an indebted, deceased family member. The debt collectors will routinely call the spouse and say you have to pay all this, and chances are it isn't true. Collectors may prey on your sense of obligation for a deceased family member, and the elderly are particularly susceptible because they sometimes believe it's a moral failing on their part if they can't pay these past debts. But it's not. It's just dollars and cents. Also, if your spouse dies, a joint checking account becomes your property, and joint debts become your obligation. But loans, credit cards, and other debt obligations held only in the deceased's name are a different story. For example, the only time a widow has an obligation to pay the debt is if she is co-responsible for the debt. Otherwise, you can tell them to file a claim on the estate. Now, most importantly out of all this, don't ignore anything from a court about a debt, because if you fail to respond or show up as required, you risk a default judgment against you. Give me a call with any questions. In this week's case file, we're going to look at a couple in their mid-60s who wanted to remove the risk from their retirement accounts. After a thorough fact finder, we determined that a safe money, fixed indexed annuity would be the right fit for them, and we were able to transfer the funds from their current variable accounts that had no guarantees to a fully guaranteed fixed account with a zero floor, which means no losses are even possible, and they can take up to 10% out each year for RMDs or income. They both said they were much less stressed now, knowing that their retirement is safe no matter what happened in the market. I can help you create a plan as well. Just give me a call at 855-PLAN-ADVISE or visit SafeMoneyRetirementRadio.com now, and don't forget to register for that free copy of the Safe Money book while you're there. For today's full chord, I want to talk about loyalty. Zig Ziglar said, "The foundation stones for a balanced success are honesty, character, integrity, faith, love, and loyalty. Nothing can have more of an impact on another than being loyal to them when they are going through a rough patch and everyone else is tapped out. Show loyalty to those that have been loyal to you, and they will return that loyalty in abundance.
Is your retirement money safe? Really safe? Or does your plan advisor work for the insurance companies instead of working for you? It happens more often than you might think. Tim Wood is the independent plan advisor that many of your neighbors count on to guide them to a safe and prosperous retirement while eliminating the fear of market losses and the fear of running out of money in retirement. As a certified financial fiduciary, Tim is obligated to always put the needs of his clients first in every situation, and you can trust him to help you find your best plan as well. Discover products that include bonuses, guaranteed returns, and lifetime incomes, survivorship and long-term care benefits, and death benefits that can be assigned to multiple beneficiaries. Never worry about market losses again. Protect your hard-earned retirement now. Call 855-PLAN-ADVISE. That's 855-PLAN-ADVISE. Or visit SafeMoneyRetirementRadio.com for your free copy of the Safe Money book and learn how to protect your retirement from losses, fees, and inflation. This message is brought to you by Tim Wood and theplanadvisor.com. Medicare, life, and Safe Money Retirement made easy. Visit SafeMoneyRetirementRadio.com right now.
Thanks for tuning in to this week's Safe Money Retirement Radio Show. Join me again next week to continue your free Safe Money Retirement education. Until then, keep it safe and visit SafeMoneyRetirementRadio.com. Take care.